simplify mixed numbers. So let's review. When you are multiplying, you simplify before you multiply. So any numerator to any denominator. So I can do this 2 to this 2, which would be 1. 3 and 1 are simplified, but 3 can go into 3, and 3 can go into 9 3 times. So now I just multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So my answer is 1/3. Let's remember how to turn an improper to a mixed number. Again, we asked the question, how many 4s go into 11? The answer would be 2, because 2 times 4 is 8, and that gives me 3 leftovers, and my denominator stays the same. Go ahead and try this one. All right, so you should have had 4 5s. How many 5s go into 23? 4, with 3/5 left over. Now let's do the reverse. How do you take 4 and 3/5 and get it back to 23/5? Well, again, we multiply and then we add. 2 times 8 is 16, plus 7 is 23 over 8. Go ahead and try this one. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 5 is 37/8. So let's look at what happens with mixed numbers. If I multiply like I'm adding a mixed number, I will get the incorrect answer, because watch what happens. If I leave this and say, well, this and this can simplify, so this is 1 and 1, and now I multiply. 3 times 5 is 15, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4. We need to first turn them to an improper fraction, always. So if I turn these to improper, I'd get 12, 13, 14, 15 fourths times 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16 thirds. Now I simplify before I multiply them. So 15 and 3 can simplify to 1 and 5. 4 can go into 4 once, and 4 can go into 16 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 1 times 1 is 1. Anything over 1 is the whole number, so that's 20, which is very different than 15 and 1/4. So let's get out our flip chart. Let's write again mixed numbers in the middle. When you are multiplying, you turn into an improper fraction, then you simplify, and then you multiply. So let's write 1 and 2/5 times 3 and 1/3. Just because of space, I'm going to turn here. All right, so let's turn it improper. 1 times 5 plus 2 is 7/5. Times 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10 thirds. Now I go through, is there anything I can simplify? 7 and 5 are simplified, 7 and 3 are simplified, but 5 and 10. 5 can go into 5 once, 5 can go into 10 twice. Now I can multiply. 7 times 2 is 14. Oops, it's 14. And 1 times 3 is 3. Now I do want you to turn this back since these were improper. 3 can go into 14 4 times, which is 12, with 2 left over, 3. So 4 and 2/3. So we're going to get your homework now.